You don't take your best pictures in the studio. You do them in the streets. The rest is bullshit. And you know it. Welcome to Harrodsburg, home of the 1%, playground of the super rich.
Wicked! Whoa!
I'm telling you, you wouldn't believe the things you see around here.
Whoa! Yeah, take my picture, go. There you go. Wow, you're beautiful. I love you.
Aye, so I come from Glasgow. I joined the army straight out of school. When I left, I bought and sold cars for a bit. Then I got into photography seriously about 10 years ago. I bought my first camera in Nepal when I was backpacking. Took a lot of travel pictures and probably thought I was a bit of a Martin Parr at the time. When I started taking pictures in Knightsbridge, I was dating people on the buses. I'd read about how the average life expectancy in Kensington and Chelsea was 87 for women and 84 for men. But in the Carlton in Glasgow, it's 54 for men. So I took the pictures of people on the buses in both places, catching them at traffic lights, shooting through the window. But Knightsbridge, it's like another world. The people around here, the money, it's unreal. There's a lot of sort of like human theatre and drama on the streets. So I just come back shooting and shooting and shooting.
Look at her, look. She's nice, isn't she? Do you like her? Beautiful. Oh, I like it. Aye, you look gorgeous. It's probably that one. It's a recoil.
What means house? What are you doing? It's back.
So basically, you come to a bit like this. Girls have the same aperture on F11, and the shutter speed controls the background. See, the aperture controls the amount of flash hitting the subject. It's all set in manual, it's all set at 80 centimetres, just under a metre. And actually, I can't see here because of the flash gun, so I actually just Tipp-Ex the markings on here. And then that's a metre, that's 2 metres, that's 50 centimetres. You know where your shutter speed is, you know what the lighting's like, you keep going. And then something might happen and it's just at the corner of your eye, and that's where you get a good picture. Whoa, we like this, look, wait. Oh, we like all the bags and look at all that, eh? Wow, it's a sparkle. This is how these things work, because it's your preconceptions. She could be a billionaire.
The thing about the money is, it's all out there, it's all on display. It's part of the whole show, you know? So I'm just capturing that, really. The area is changing. You know, the Sloans and the old money, they're all dying out, and the new breed's coming in. They've got even more money. It's all crazy.
Wow, I say, guys, yeah, they're always here. Wow. Oh, watch my toes. And they're a bit too smiley. Oh, I don't mind a smiley one, that's quite nice. Excuse me, I'm taking pictures here, you need to move.
So these photos, they've got to be in a book. It's got to be called Harrodsburg. That's my title for it, Harrodsburg. The Sunday Times ran some of them, and they got Peter York to write about it. He's good, Peter. He knows more than most people about what's going on in Knightsbridge. So I asked him if he'd write something from a book.
On the top of that block, famously, the most expensive flat in the world.
One High Park.
One High Park, yeah.
Do you know that when you look, there's something like only 6 in the whole, all the flats that only have paid council tax?
They're all third homes, 10th
Yeah.
homes. If you're here at night, there aren't a lot of lights on.
Yeah, lights out London.
Lights out London, yes. The overwhelming feeling about what young Dougie here calls Harrodsburg is a certain kind of holiday shopping by people who seem to have absolutely limitless resources and have a very different style from the old Knightsbridge people. And you can see that style. It's both notionally modest, yet fantastically bling.
I just want to take a side bit of the glasses. Oh, well. Oh, is it beautiful? I mean, I could do them, but they would go crazy. I should do them. I've never ever done them before. Wow, way. Way. Oh. See you later.
The average asking price for a property around here is about 2.5 million. I mean, 2.5 million quid. You read the statistics about London property prices, it's all boom time again. That's what they keep telling us. But you go to Glasgow and tell them Britain is booming, they'll lift their heads off at you.
Show this to people in Liverpool, Newcastle, Glasgow. Show them what's going on. This is what you want to show them. You know, I don't bother to come here and spend the money, it's all right. I'm not bothered about them displacing the local residents, traditional residents, what you want to call them, with the mustard chinos and all that. I'm not bothered if they displace them. I mean, I'm not a bleed purple piss out my heart for them, you know what I mean? But I'm just showing what's happening. I'm just shining a wee bit of torch showing them, you know. It's like, you know, you don't suit the messenger.
As far as our photographers go, I suppose the one I admire the most is probably Martin Parr. I mean, he was a big influence on me when I first started taking pictures. I've got to know him a bit now, and he's bought 20 prints off me for his collection, so I've got to drop the last ones off to him today.
Hello. Morning, Martin. Dougie.
Hi, Dougie, come in. How you doing?
Good, good.
Come in. So, more prints, eh?
All prints, Martin, the last 5. Down the right way.
Whoa, nice. I love this one eye business, and that light through there. Is that a flash or a reflection or what?
I think it's more a light because it's more than a flash.
Mm-hmm. And what's he dressed up as?
Don't know, it's some sort of prince or something.
Maybe he is a prince.
Yeah, maybe Prince Farouk or something like that.
I like the fact that you're in this.
I know,
That's great,
I
don't you
know.
think? I mean, was a guy like this okay about you shooting?
Well, I just done it quick and he was doing a selfie. And then, you know.
That's good. I like the fact that you're in there. That's why I selected that one.
He's got 7 skins he's wearing.
Crikey.
Leather hat.
Yeah.
Leather gloves too.
What is this?
3, I don't know, is
An
it
alligator or what?
some sort of reptile? 4.
I mean, it's totally
5,
disgusting, isn't it?
6, 7
Right.
different skins he's wearing. He went a bit bonkers, that guy, actually.
Did he?
Yeah, he had a bit of attitude.
So what happens then when these people go bonkers? What do you say?
Well, last thing I do is delete it, but, you know, you just kind of walk on. It depends, sometimes you just feel like stand your ground with them.
But do people say, oh, I'm going to call the police and all that stuff?
Yeah, you get that. Sometimes you go and you go. I'll give you the number, 999, you know, it's not any...
It's an occupational hazard, isn't it?
Yeah, well, definitely. Yeah.
Very sharp, that, isn't it? Crikey.
That's probably about a 160th, 125. Double flash arrests it a little bit, doesn't it?
Right. Double flash.
Yeah, one at the top, one at the bottom.
Right.
So you get so there's no any
Yeah.
shadows running anything, really, you know.
Great stuff, Dougie. Thanks very much.
Thanks, pal. No problem.
I think the first thing you've got to be when you're going so close to people is absolutely bold and confident. And, you know, he's just got the brash sort of attitude that cuts through all the shit and means you can go up to people. It's a very intimidating thing to do. And a lot of these people won't like being photographed because he couldn't give a shit, really, in a sense. If some posh Arab is going to tell him off, you just sort of shrug it off. You know, it's street life, isn't it? It's in your face, it's brash, it's loud, and therefore it's absolutely appropriate for the times that we live in.
When I first started taking pictures, I wasn't really trying to make a living. I was just taking pictures of my friends and stuff that happened around about Shoreditch where I lived.
It does say Brick Lane. There's Gary, in fact. Let's see Gary. It's my mate Gary. It's Gary's club. BBC 4, Doc on me.
Oh, was it?
Off-field Doc.
That must be an interesting afternoon's work. What's the programme called?
What artists do all day? Right, see you later. Bye. My first book was Shoreditch Wildlife. I used to take my camera out every night, go partying. Up all night at parties, and then they're looking for somewhere to go after it. All day Sunday, people be lying on the floor. It was all crazy times. There was a lot of drugs, and mostly cocaine was about then. Still is, but you know, it's not a day with me anymore. That's where I took the bagel shop picture with that mirror. I was just in there getting a bagel. I seen it. He was a taxi driver. He's got a cabbie's badge on. I just kind of took him as he was looking into the mirror. Maybe 2 in the morning or something. But yeah, that's where I shot that one when she was in the buck here, looking to buy a dress. And this, before it got built, is that picture of the, you know, the old guy, and he looks like the old hipster. So I just followed them, bang, 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 bang. That's where you get them off kilter. But it was crazy, because one day I shot someone outside the bagel shop. A week later, it was on CNN. You know, all these pictures are on CNN. I had only shot it a week before. It's crazy, you know, how things happen. That's what you're looking for. I used to buy and sell cars back in Glasgow years ago when I got out of the army. Then I moved on to buying and selling camper vans. You have to find a way how you can fund a project that you're doing. So me, it was through the camper vans, but also I could go to Blackpool, pick them up there and bring them back. So that was like a free trip. Blackpool was the first sort of like one that I said, I think this could be a book, it could be a story, you know, I can keep shooting. Ended up in 30 trips to Blackpool. This is one of the pictures here. There's like a kind of school opera pantomime with them all. There's that one and this one, there's a cheeky one and stuff, you know. In every group there's a cracker though. And the bride in that, she looks like a kind of girl next door type. Quite like her. And I seen the Subaru tattoo. Tubble Ted. And he goes by with the dog. So, but then I probably flashed at them a couple of times. That's how they're starting to kind of get annoyed, and you can see some of them going, he's saying that. Yeah, it helps if they're a bit drunk, you know what I mean? You don't know if they're drunk, but you just take it that they're drunk. Same with me, like sometimes I would be, you know, I've been here paralytic drunk before as well, because if you get up to take pictures of them, you know, it's just like kind of getting up asking somebody to dance in a bar. If you're a cut of drinks, it's easier. But we've got cut up here. Basically, we'll just walk to the...
Sports, Pat's prize bingo, only 10p a go.
10p a go bingo, eh? 10p.
Bingo.
We keep buy for 10 pence.
Red on its own, number 3.
There's Eddie there, look. Got the devil. Hey, Eddie.
Hello, Dougie. How you doing?
Good, good.
Nice to see you.
This is a real doorstep challenge. This isn't set up.
How you doing, buddy? Nice to see
Good,
you again.
good, good.
You all right?
Yeah.
What can we do for you, Dougie? Have you just have the wee day out in Blackpool, are you?
It's my new book, my new story.
Well, your last one was excellent.
All right, that's good.
It really was excellent. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's
You
this?
approve it then?
Very much so. It was very good. I don't know if the council would have been too happy about it, but
No, they go in
it's the
contact,
truth.
I think,
It's
once.
the truth. You're only showing the truth.
Every year when summer comes round, after the sea
There you
I
go.
go.
Right to be.
A fella took me photograph, it cost 1 and 3. I said when it was done, is that supposed to be me? You properly mucked it up, the only thing I can see is me little stick of Blackpool rocks.
You know, I always thought the pictures were a little bit like Beryl Cook. End of the pier, kind of like saucy postcards, you know? Blackpool's like Las Vegas with a Victorian twist. Southerners, they don't come here. Everybody comes here off they come from Wales, and a lot of them come from Glasgow, the West Coast, and then they come from all your Durhams and Newcastles and Manchester and Liverpool. Famous.
Famous seaside place called Blackpool. That's noted for fresh air and fun.
You're the bride. This is a good one. Blow some bubbles, blow some bubbles. I love these colours. Let's see. Oh. This is where the picture of the lassie with the skint knee. So it's just right here. But kebab shops are not good because they're really bright at night. And you can switch your flash off and just shoot through the windows. Just use a natural light. I used to go in at night and hunt about for pictures, you know. That's about the only kebab shop I've ever been barred from in my life. Some dressed as a crane. You wonder where the green and the blue ones went, the cyan and the yellow. Look, you've got the pink and the red left. I just need to be a wee bit ahead of the picture to be in the moment, you know. I know when they've got to fall down, skin their knees, get their tits out before they've got to do it, you know, it's like... I've seen everything. I only know what they've got to do next because I've done it myself, you know, it's like... What I like when they're looking at you is kind of like the fourth wall. You can see them pointing, they're saying something to you. That's what I like when you can see people expressions, emotions, you know, and like talking to you, you know, like.
What's up?
But anyway, let's go.
Morning.
Morning, pal. Oh, there we go. See?
Bye.
No flash guns. Can't have too many flash guns. I broke about
4 in the last couple of weeks. These are all the dead ones. I used to get them for about £10 on eBay, now they went up to about 20. Yeah, lots of old dead ones here as well. And usually what I do is I end up gluing them. It's like welding, so they end up like that with super glue, because they bits break easy. I know everything about these flash guns, although, you know, I break that many of them. It's no work. It's another 20 quid. It's all money. It's like, if one of these cables go, that's 45 quid. That's super glue. Then we'll put away, Jack. So we're going up to gay Knightsbridge and Mayfair, and that's a surprise today, aren't we? Eh? I'm starting to wonder, is that me an artist now? That's good, because you're here. Now I can really call myself an artist, I think. I don't know. Just a photographer, really, ain't I? Not exactly doing my luck, but not exactly making tons of money or anything. So maybe I'm an artist. I've been working on the Harrodsburg project for 2.5 years now. I've done about 70 trips up to Knightsbridge. I've taken thousands of pictures. It's probably time to wrap it up. But you know, there's always one more trip, one more picture to be had.
This is kept all like that for horses, even though you can't see any horses. So one time that'd have been old money, and they'd have been going up and down in horses, instead of going up and down in Bentleys and Ducatis and, I don't know, Ducati's a motorbike, isn't it? Stop! Let him look. What is it?
This is not good.
No. For what?
You have to stand.
Still there. Go, 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 go. I don't listen to them. They're just going to say, oh, give me your number, please, and stuff. I don't know. See these ones in the double lines? What do you do with them in the double lines? Do you lift them ever? See, there's a big Bugatti there. Are you allowed to lift them?
Yeah.
But do you lift them?
No.
Why? Because you damage them?
Yeah.
Because you damage a wing in the Bugatti, it's £1.5 million. It's no worth his, you know.
The new money people on the Ferraris and Bugattis, they seem to hate getting a picture taken. They certainly don't stop and chat. Some of the old eccentrics that are snap, you know, they don't seem to mind so much.
So what's with the out to lunch nails, Neville?
Everybody thinks it's an affectation, but the reality is that I'm an artist. I work with my hands. A lot of time working with paints that are aerosol, black and dark colours, so that all of that paint gets up and under my nails and just looks gross. It's just a bit of self-expression, isn't it, really, in this rather bland world we live in?
Do you like the photographs?
I'm not telling you. No, I thought your photographs were quite fun. I mean, you're obviously, you like to go a bit edgy, don't you? You're trying to rattle a few cages.
You try to provoke a little bit. There's a bit of that in. But do you think they're racist at all, the pictures?
You're showing it as it is, and let's face it, all the old school people, all the old arrogant English people that used to go there, that generation is dying out now. As interesting as some of them may be, and now it's all different wealth from different countries, isn't it? So I think it's like reportage what you're doing, really, isn't it? It's reportage in an art format. How big is your legal team, Dougie?
Hey, you're looking at it. Yeah. Whoa. Hello. I'll take a picture. Oh, right. When I studied photojournalism for a year, one of the things when you looked at your portfolio to get in was you could see that you can get near people. And that's something even a lot of photojournalists can't do. They can't go near people without them saying I'm taking a portrait.
You have to be able to get near people to take pictures. There's a point when you're in the picture, when you get that close, you're in it, rather than just here, looking at it, you become in it.
Can you delete it?
No. Why? Hey, that's private property.
You're not allowed, okay? Okay?
Sorry, you're on video. That's not video. Hey, you're on video here.
Excuse me. Okay?
Sorry. Hey, you're on video. You assaulted me. You assaulted me. Grab this. You better run away. Police will come.
I'm gonna call the police and it's not your right, okay?
Well, go by then. Go and do it. Sure. Bye. The whole project isn't about Arabs. It's not about women. It's just that women go shopping in these places more than men do. I'm not picking on women, but women do photograph better. Older women photograph the best, then younger women, and then older men, and then younger men. So that's what I think anyway. There's a lot of the documentaries out there that are poverty porn, you know, and I think this is like an antidote to it. To me, this is like seeing it from another side. I'm not an activist, you know. That's up to other people, you know. You show the pictures and they can decide.
Hi, Dougie. How are you?
Good.
Book edit day.
Yeah.
First edit.
I think that Dougie is the best street photographer working at the moment, worldwide. There are some where they sort of fit into documentary.
Yeah.
But actually, what's interesting is not really that. It's the portraits. That's great. That's great, of course. A street photographer needs to be very curious about people. That I love.
You like that one?
Yeah. They're part of the photograph. They're not just voyeurs. Although they're taking pictures that are sometimes a little cruel, they're not doing it out of cruelty. They're actually doing it out of curiosity and fascination with people.
I mean, I love her. So we've
We're
got a
more or
book
less
then.
there.
Got a
Yeah.
book. Yeah, no, happy. It's looking brilliant.
Yeah. For me, a great photographer, an interesting person, and someone I think is going to be around for a long time.
It's on a disabled bay. I don't think he's got a disabled badge. Go. Can you kiss the dog? Do you kiss the dog? Oh! Look, he doesn't want kiss there, look.
Do that again. No.
Oh man, that's so car. Is that Mercedes? Nice one, isn't it? I'd rather have that, but that's my dream. That's how it started, buying sell Carlton fans. I was still doing that, I'd be a millionaire instead of that, packing shelves. Packing shelves would make more money.
Thank you.